Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Geoguessr. We're doing Montenegro, a map by Topotish. I actually had to look up the history of Montenegro because it seemed like a country I had never heard of. At least not too frequently. And the history actually made a lot of sense to me. It was a once part of Yugoslavia, and then it became a codependent nation with Bosnia and Herzegovina. They were kind of like the same. And this is where Yugoslavia kind of was. And then in 2006, Montenegro was like, hey guys, we want to be our own country. And that's when they gained independence. So it's no surprise that I've never really heard too much about Montenegro. I've heard a lot about Yugoslavia. So that definitely explains it. That doesn't change the fact that we don't really know anything else about this place. That's going to be probably our downfall. Now, welcome, clearly in English, 5 kilometers away, Lamiga. I'm guessing it's a supermarket. I don't think Lamiga has anything to do with where we're looking for, but it does look like it's in English. And that's kind of throwing me off. Now, I did read somewhere something about the tourism industry in Montenegro, and it's not so good. It was something about how the wars, the Yugoslavic wars, kind of put a bad name on the concept of tourism in the area, and because of that, they're not exactly a very touristy place. So seeing English does kind of throw me off. One other thing that I did learn from my research was about the mountains. The mountains tend to be by the borders of Serbia and Albania and Kosovo. So that's probably, with the mountains right here to our north, probably a good idea to guess maybe around here. Now, we did find one sign that had words on it. I don't want to take that as a town name, mainly because we don't quite know what to expect just yet. This is definitely going to be a town name, though. Vladimir. So we got to be close to Russian, right? Because it's vandalized and has Putin on it. That's actually fucking hilarious. So we need to find Vladimir, which I don't think we're going to be able to find in 10 seconds. But it definitely lays off a good start, I'm thinking. Right? Let's put ourselves on a road. And wow, no, all the way in the south. Yeah, here's Vladimir. Vladimir, not Vladimir. So maybe, I don't know. We gotta figure out a little bit more about this place. Was there a place down here called Semir? Because that was another one, or around something. It was like one of the first signs we saw. Now, I do know the road system in here isn't too great. I would expect that from any one of these countries. I wouldn't expect a great sense of roads. We're already at 14 points. Do we just give up? We're on the coast. We're on the coast. That's a good sign. There's not too much coastline here. It doesn't look like it's the lake, right? Because usually this is probably, I'm going to say 20 kilometers across. You should be able to see something on the other side. It doesn't look like it, so I'm assuming that means we're on the sea. Probably over here. We could probably find a name. That's the hope. Hope is to find a name of this town. Because it looks like it's a town. Why the fuck is the British flag here? An England pub. Are you fucking kidding me? This probably has a name of a town on it. I can't really see it though. It's a little too blurry. The England beach. Oh god. Why the fuck is there gonna... Florida beach? Alright, no, this works. Safari, Miami. Where's the England beach? Where's the fucking England beach? Maybe it's definitely gotta be down here then. Right? Miami Beach, Safari, Tropical, Florida, Havana, Paradise, Tampico. God, what the fuck are we going through? Why are all these different beaches here? And then it kind of just ends. No, we keep going this way. I don't know. What? And that's not even... That's weird. Why are your beaches named weird? Jazz Beach. So it's any beach. So we just got to check the coastline for England Beach. Morgan... The Morgan Beach. Nothing. Greco. Super Public. Panama. Come on. Key West. Morgan Fortress. Where's the fucking England Beach? Just please. That's all I need. Just England Beach. Just a little bit. Por favor. Come on. No? You gonna fuck with me? 40 seconds. I think we have enough time. I think we will find it. Right? There's only so much coastline. I don't even know how far zoomed in we are. It's fine. We'll find it. We'll fucking find it. We're on the beach. We're on the fucking beach. We're not finding anything. Holy shit, we still have a long way to fucking go. Where's... Come on! We're not gonna find it. We're not gonna find it. Because they don't fucking like us. They tell us exactly where we need to be. Queens Beach. We'll mark right here right now. Because it's not above us. Contra Beach. Oh yeah, we got closer. Oh, so here's the Queens Beach. Yeah, we passed this. It doesn't say England though. Well, that gives me a little bit more hope that we did have more points than you guys. That makes me feel a little bit better. But I don't see England Beach here at all. So we kind of stuck with the Queens Beach. I was like, fuck it. Queen, England, let's throw them together. 1.2 kilometers, that's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. I'm sure we could have found a different hint. I think we just got lucky, if I'm being completely honest. But that does throw us back into the game. And now we got some mountains, which, again, the northern border, generally, apparently, according to the Wikipedia page that I was reading. I don't know, guys. Sometimes it just makes sense to do a little bit of research. Especially with Montenegro. Because to be fair, we don't end up in Montenegro too often. We really don't. An arrow, Konoba. I'm guessing it's probably an advertisement. Maybe there's a town called Konoba. But I don't want to rely on a billboard. Doesn't look too official. To assume a town name. Now, most towns that we do come across, like here's another one, Konoba. So this is probably a restaurant. Looks like this is food right here. So I'm gonna forget essentially that we just saw that, because that doesn't help us in the slightest. But most of the towns we will come across, like this. This is a town sign. So this is the town we are traveling in. We can give it a try. Montenegro seems like it's a relatively small country compared to most of the other ones we've ended up in. But at the same time, we need a road number too. You know, it's definitely easier when we have both a road number and a town name than just one or the other. Because when we have the road number, alright, we can find it. But what if it's like Interstate 66 in the United States and it goes from California to Pennsylvania? Then does it really matter that you found Interstate 66? Yeah, congratulations, you found it. Now, which state are you in? It goes through 18, I think, states. So it's not. It's some numbers aren't so helpful. When you take it in combination, you know, all right, here's Route 66, and it looks like we're in Nevada. I don't even know if it goes through Nevada, but let's just pretend it does. That kind of concept. Now, it does look like there's a lot of mountains up here. And that's got to be over here somewhere on the coast. We are heading north, so the mountains are north of us. And that appears to be where all that is. We did have that sign we could go back to. Although, we're pretty far now. And we might find a different hint this way. Falling rocks. Are we going through a tunnel? We are. That doesn't help us. Because we're not going to find any signs inside the tunnel. Return to start. We don't have too much time. forget which way we went. Let's just go backwards. Just a few clicks. We only got 5 seconds left. We probably would have found something different this way. Looks like there was maybe more buildings this way. But still, that's not a bad guess. 19.4 miles. So we know a little bit about where the mountains are. So it makes sense that we were on a road near the mountains. And we kind of guessed E65, even though we're not really on it. But we guessed that general area. And only 20 miles away, that's really not that bad. But look, if this is 20 miles, this entire country is only about 80 miles. So even if we're off by 20 miles, we're only getting 20%. So we really got to be better with our guesses, it looks like. So it's probably really hard to get a good score on this map because of how small the country actually is. And that changes everything. So I'm gonna try. Well, I'm not gonna try any harder or any less. We have a name, Bioka. We have hills, right? Not mountains, hills. So probably somewhere in the middle, moving up towards the mountains, but not on the flatness of the coast, right? That's the thought process. So I'm in the middle in a town called Bioka. Again, I want to find a road number. That would, I think, be the best thing to find. The municipality of Bijelo Polje. So these are one of these circles. So we could look for the municipal, and that would put us in the right area if we could find the borders. I'm just gonna turn my head on some of these. Nothing. We gotta make sure we're in the right area as well. But we want to find the Bijelo Polje. Bijelo Polje. This is awesome. All right. And then, so somewhere around here. Return to start. What was the town name? We're heading north, so we got to be south of it. And we're entering the first town of Bioka. So probably on 15, right? Can we find Bioka anywhere? Please? Please, for the love of God. Here's Ubli. I don't want to go too far away though. I think that's another thing. I don't want to go too far away from where that is, even though that might not mean too much. You know? Like where the municipal is. That could just be where the name's coming up. Yeah, Jason. We're really zoomed in right now, and the only thing I'm following is the road number. The road. Not really finding too much of anything. Sevo, that's not going to be it. Come on. No? So then I think right here is a good guess. What? How? How? Was I looking at the wrong thing? Okay, so here's a municipal. But then why is it down here? Why is it marked like this? I get that we weren't in the right municipality, but I figured with that name right here, it didn't matter about this name up here. Am I? That's confusing. Would somebody? And then here's Bioka, which would make sense. That definitely threw me off. I would have continued looking had we not found it right here. So I wonder if anyone could explain that to me, because I thought we had that. I thought we fucking had that. And then the last location, it looks like we are closer to the mountains, which is going to be towards the north. Let's hope we can find something here that doesn't confuse us and that we can get a lot of points on. Now, I believe the average was around 8,000. I'll put in the description as a confirmation what the actual average was, but not too bad for learning everything about this country in about 15 minutes by going through Wikipedia. I think that's progress, and maybe we should do a little bit of research before we enter any of these countries, just to get a general feel for it. If you guys think that's cheating, by all means, I won't do it. Maybe I'll do it afterwards. You know, get the general feel afterwards. But it definitely helped us with Montenegro, even if only a little bit. Right? 6,000 points. That's not bad for a country we've never really been to, never really heard of, and it's only about 100 kilometers by 100 kilometers. That's pretty good if you think about it. Because we were 20 miles off and we only got 1,300 points. I think that's a win. I think that's a pretty good win. That means we had to at least average about 15 miles, or about 23 kilometers from the location. Now, it doesn't look like we are finding anything of use on this road, which means I'm going to return to start. I'm going to try going down, because if we go down the mountain, maybe we'll find something like this wonderful sign, Broconic. Well, oh, and here's another one. Are we, what? That does not seem right. Maybe that's what throws us off. Maybe it means something important, and we're just not really getting that. Let's see where we guessed. We guessed over by Stozer. That's probably not right. Let's move it up to at least a road and look for Broconic. Now, we don't know about where we are, so that might be an issue. That's kind of close, but we're thinking towards the north because that's where the mountains are. Let's move over here now, just in case. Doesn't look like we're finding too much of anything. Yeah, these are definitely some interesting names. I don't know what any of them mean. Obviously, they don't all need to have meanings, but I don't understand the language. And I do know their language is Montenegrin, I think is how you pronounce that. That's kind of close as well. But I think they also speak whatever everyone around them speaks. We're not going to find it. Let's just hope we had a good spot. 34 miles, so it was a lot further south. We were by a river. I don't even see the sign we found. So definitely not too good. You guys are going to have to talk to me about this one. Is this not what it was saying? Did I not compare it correctly? Because I get that it's in this municipality, and we knew it was in this municipality, but we were able to find this down here, and I was like, alright, maybe it's just right here. So, I need you guys to help me out with that one, explaining that one. But let's check out the full results. Let's see what's going on. See how everyone is doing. In first place is Aphelion with 21,696. Deborah not too far behind. Looks like one of those locations also threw you up. 18,605. Screenshot the world at 13,800. Yeah, it's definitely, everyone was a lot closer. And then I just had that giant mess up. A few of them. We could have broke 10,000. I think we need more practice on maps like this. Clearly we don't know enough about Montenegro to get a decent score. 6,700, that's nothing to be proud of. I am happy that we were able to recognize, based on reading the Wikipedia page, the difference in where the mountains were, so that did help us. But we could have broke 10,000. But I do hope you all enjoyed watching. If you guys have any tips for another try at this, by all means, let me know. And then if you want to see anything starting next week, please leave it in the comment section below. We're going to start the week off right, and we're going to start doing EU countries. I'm thinking we're going to start with Portugal, because it's the furthest left, besides Ireland. And then we'll work our way, Portugal, Spain, France, etc., etc., etc. But I do look forward to seeing you guys all on Monday. I do wish you guys... we're not going to go directly in order from Portugal to Spain to France. But if you guys want to give suggestions, by all means, I'll definitely play them. But if we don't get any, that's when we're going to go in order. So get those suggestions in. But I do look forward to seeing you on Monday. Have a good rest of your day. And bye-bye.